has to open the door, turn the oxygen on. These guys are required to have breathable air in their cars now pumped into their helmets because the fuels get so bad in this thing that they increase the
throttle or exactly.
driver opens the butterflies and you got squirts it in and it's supposed to be.
Leighton Sumter to the back of the tower, please. Leighton Sumter to the back of the tower. It's Leighton Sumter to the back of the tower.
All right, Tommy got a good burnout. Once the both lights both off with the tires, that means that the tires are working well, the surface is working well, and the percentage is the same thing, but you get a shorter one. Now, I have not seen him do long burnouts in one lap run. And got to back the car up, ready, trip the lights, got to back it up and then ready to back the car. I'll have to back Tommy out now. I guess they don't have to.
Here we go.
Tommy said, nah, you're not going to do that to me. I'm going to reach that. These cars are awful tricky. Prime expensive 2,500 horsepower cars. Those things are just such things that you're stupid.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy Gray. Denver County. Gray will not make it in. And Jimper Sonny, what's he going to do on the top end? Nope, he's going to stay right on the bump at 7-11. He goes down Tech, Pennsylvania, 68 Camaro. So you got a big block nitrous car in the Coors Light side. Andy Jensen is a 427 turbo car. Is there one advantage to being a turbo car over a nitrous and vice versa?
That's the big question. That's what we're all trying to figure out. These turbo cars are gaining more and more strength as they race. So we'll see. Can they keep up? Can they surpass it? The nitrous cars, as you know out there, the fastest nitrous cars are running with the fastest of the low cars. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Absolutely. And I tell you, Andy Jensen knows this racetrack well. He is a former Pro Mod 28 track champion. So you got a turbo nitrous battle. And now they see our starter waving them up. Okay, let's go, Todd. How many fans out there think the nitrous car can now run the turbo? How many fans out there was that turbo car just unleashed on this MIR quarter mile? Well, it's going to happen right here.
I don't know. A lot of dollar bills changing hands out there.
Well, everybody's having a good time. Analog Fire Jensen on a run. Top end of the racetrack pulls the chutes early.
That ran the dropped the chutes at 1,000 feet and it's still around 675.
They're first to the nitrous. They're going to roll in and courtesy stage in effect here. Crew making adjustments. What are they doing with the wheel bar? The back of the wheel bar. What are they doing there?
You're in elimination. Now there's no such thing as a courtesy stage. You can get up there and do what you want. What you're doing to the wheelie bars, they want to set a specific height off the ground because that determines when it's going to unload the rear cars and the front end comes up. Generally 6 1/4 inches to the center of the bolt is where we set those things at.
Now Todd Fantana has yet to go forward. Now he's in
There ain't no hurry. He can go forward when he's ready. And just because the other guys did the first light, he ain't ready, he shouldn't go for it.
So this is when the head game started.
Head game started when they said, okay, we're going into the final, we're going into elimination.
Top of the racetrack in the win line. You had a good one doing 665-209, but what was different from one run to the other?
Well, not much. Had a run on the track, so they knew pretty much what they were working towards. They knew where they had to put more weight on the clutch and take weight off the clutch. And they also knew that they could figure with the fuel coilage motor. Getting cool air, you can add more fuel. More fuel going in there, more horsepower.
Next up, we have Steve Kramer.
So they turn it off during the burnout. All they want is just some gas in their motor. Once you get back, then he opens the door, turns the oxide valve on, and that's when you see purge. You see the knock coming out of the vent. That's to make sure there's no air in the line.
Okay.
Can you tell me that Corvette over here in Napa Park Lane is a new car?
That's a brand new car that they
That thing is qualified, so this thing ought to get down the track. Both of these cars are fairly fast. Okay, Kramer spun the tires.
anything now.
Nope, anything fair in love and war. He can bump in there and then sit there and wait. He can wait as long as he wants until he's ready to go. That's a smart professional driver. He isn't going in until he's ready. Burnley with a good straight pass. He runs a 6:35 with an 8. I think this is going to be an exciting race. These are two different turbo combinations, and I want to tell you, my money's on the 57 Chevy if I had to pick one, but I'm not supposed to do that.
All right, so I was just told here, Andy Jensen actually is in that 427. That's a single turbo small block on the Coors Light side, a twin turbo big block Napa side of the racetrack.
In other words, it's Mount Motored Monster over here on the tower side, and on the other side, it's the lightest of the turbo combinations. However, you will see, don't put your money on the big car with the big turbos, because the more horsepower, more problems that can go wrong.
Actually, look how quiet they are. Cars are. I mean, they make a lot of horsepower, they run quick, but they're not very loud.
They're not going to make a lot of power until about half track. That's when these things really get deadly. That's when they can really shut a race down. If they get out there at half track and that thing's got any kind of bite, this track's got it tonight, then they're going to go down through there and they are going to start flying. So people really watch them hard after they pass half track. Of course, they're racing each other, so they're both going to do the same thing, just that the wastegate's going to open at different times because of the size of the turbos. So one of them's going to start to surge. You can actually look at the car and see it starting to pick up speed.
There you go. And Andy Jensen, number one qualifier, 637. Jim Bersani was on the bump at a 7:11. But those times mean nothing now. It's all about who can get to the finish line first. Here in this last pair of first round of the Fort Myers Brennan 8th. And then we've got a couple shakedowns coming up. Then we'll go to the DC Outlaws.
A marvelous thing of heads-up racing.
Absolutely.
Run with your prog and get there with it first. You don't take it home and add something else to it.
Here we go.
All right, these boys going to sit there and they will decide to go in, win their race.